dust on hand, simple man. Cheap throw rug, coffee mug, straight talking son, gotta run. They call me simple, but I know my land. I ain't chasing nothing I don't hold in my hand. They laugh when I fix it on with the rope and spit. Never needed much, don't care to fit in. Well, water cold, stubborn soul, tin roofs sing every spring. Chopped wood pile, crack a smile, old dogs grin, let 'em in. They call me simple, but I know my land. I ain't chasing nothing I don't hold in my hand. They laugh when I fix it all with the rope and spit. Never needed much, don't care to fit in. Hey, hey, yeah, stomping feet now. Hey, yeah, can't slow me down. Hey, hey, yeah, in the dirt I'm proud. Hey, yeah, I'll sing it out. Gravel road, heavy load, sunburned skin. Where I've been, they call me simple, but I know my land. I ain't chasing nothing I don't hold my hand. They laugh when I fix it all with the rope and spit. Never needed much, don't care to fit in. Yeah. Oh! Crack paint on the door, call it home anyway. Old lawn chair waits out front, morning sun on my face. Some rusted out Ford, but she gets me to town. Pot of beans for supper, boots propped up when the sun goes down. Ain't got much, got enough. You ask what keeps me holding on. Ain't got much, got enough. Everything I need when the day is gone. Friends drop by, laughing hard, spill their coffee on the steps. Dog barks at the mailman, loose string on my cigarette. Mama calls in from the porch, won't you stay for pie? Sweat stained shirt from work, wipe the dirt out my eye. Ain't got much, got enough. You ask what keeps me holding on. Ain't got much, got enough. Everything I need when the day is gone. Sunday thunder rolls, paint peels, but the roof holds firm. Gravel in my palm, sometimes you gotta feel the burn. Some folks said I should want more, bigger house, finer clothes. Until you live simple, man, you never really know. Y'all keep your towers and your ticker tape parade. I got this field, faded frame, good heart just down the lane. Maybe not what you trade for gold, but it's real, it's mine. And all you're empty wanting, can't touch this peace of mind. Ain't got much, got enough, don't need your line drawn in the sand. Ain't got much, got enough, you never find it in another man. Got enough. Small talk by the fire, men with badges rolling in, looking to acquire. One that stands tall where the silence gets thin, said not on my land, you ain't coming in. First light on Main Street, the word starts to spread. Officials in shiny trucks, promises being fed. Paperwork in hand, acting like they own the town. Mr. Ray Carter shakes his head, he ain't backing down. Old boots in the red clay, arms folded and short, staring down city suits, intentions less than pure. Neighbors gather round, unsure what comes next. Carter stands by his fence, heart pounding in his chest. Who's gonna stay when they come knocking? Who'll draw the line in the sand? When trouble runs into your valley, who's got the strength to take a stand? Carter's daddy taught him, hold tight to your pride. Never let an outsider take what's yours inside. He remembers family fires, laughter echoing still, and swears beneath his breath, no man breaks my will. Rumors swirl heavy like thunder before the rain. Carter meets every eye, never hiding pain. He ain't looking for trouble, just fighting for what's right. Shining like a lantern in a long, hard night. Who's gonna stand when they come knocking? Who'll draw the line in the sand? When trouble rides into your valley, who's got the strength to take a stand? Trucks roll in at dawn, engines humming low. Folks behind Carter, letting the world know they ain't backing up, no matter the cost. Line drawn clear, no ground lost. Promises and pressure can't move this crowd. Ray Carter's voice rings out strong and loud. Who's gonna stand when they come knocking? Draw the line in the sand. When trouble rides into your valley, who's got the strength to take a stand? another shift begins. Coffee black, my work boots wearing thin. Empty halls and fluorescent light, but just me and the machine tonight. Through the grind and through the strain, I'm out here working in the crane. While the rich folks count their sheep, I'm down here earning what I keep. While the city sleeps, I'm earning my keep. Hard work flowing through my veins, this night shift runs in my bloodstream. Factory floor's my kingdom now. Sweat and steel, that's my crown. Every bolt and every gear tells a story loud and clear. Been here since I was 18. Know every part of this machine. Well, all they rest in bed so deep, I'm down here earning what I keep. While the city sleeps, I'm earning my keep. Hardwood flowing through my veins, this night shift runs in my bloodstream. Listen up, let me break it down for you straight. Every night I punch in, destiny can't wait. Got calluses on my hands, pride in my heart, building something real while the world's falling apart. They might look down on us from their high-rise view, but we're the backbone keeping it all running smooth. So let them judge us from their ivory towers, cause down here in the trenches we got the real power. The city sleeps, I'm earning my keep. While the city sleeps, I'm earning my keep. Hard work flowing through my veins, this night shift runs in my bloodstream. While the city sleeps, I'm earning my keep. While the city sleeps, clock punches 6, steel doors swing wide. 20 years at the same machine, been my whole life. Daddy worked here before me, showed me every gear. Said, son, there's wisdom in what we do right here. These hands of mine, they're rough and they're strong, learning things no classroom ever passed along. The rhythm of pistons, the steam in the air, tell me more than any textbook ever dared. These calloused hands tell better stories than any book could ever claim to know. Some folks look down on what we do, say we ain't learned, but they ain't got a clue. Every scar's a lesson, every burn marks time. In this factory floor classroom, I earn what's mine. The machines speak their language, I know every sound. But something ain't right, I can feel it deep down. The grease and the sweat, the steel and the chrome, teaching me things they don't teach at home. These calloused hands tell better stories than any book could ever claim to know. where wisdom flows through oil and steel. They learn how to let the classroom chill. Life's best lessons you gotta feel. When the day is ending and the shift bells ring, I look at these hands and understand everything. There's honor in labor, there's pride in this work, and knowledge that runs deeper than words. The next generation, I'll teach them too, just like my daddy did, is what we do. These careless hands tell better stories than any book could ever claim to know. Tell stories. Old form rattles down the mountain road, tackle box bouncing, cooler full of ice, mud on my boots, sun creeping up slow. Coffee burns my lips, feels just right. Fish don't care what clothes you wear. Sit by the shore, lay it all bare. Cast a line, no more talking. Let the silence say more. Sweat on my neck, wind in the willows. Neighbors might judge, river don't know. Fish don't care what clothes you wear. Sit by the shore, lay it on bare. Take all these city words away, gone, they're gone. Hear the bluebirds wake, hey, hey, watch the ripples play. Oh, Lord. On the line, heart skips a beat. No clocks to chase, just me and the creek. Caught in the moment, sun climbing high. Lost in this peace no money can buy. Fish don't care what clothes you wear. Lay it all bare. Roosters shouting, boots hit the floor, coffee's brewing, sun paints the door. Old kitchen radio, same faded tune, breath on the window, last chill of June. Scuffed up jacket slung on the chair, faded photograph, she ain't there. Work pants waiting, knees stained brown, silent nod, I'm headed downtown. Few spare dollars, a pocket of sand, got the rhythm of this broken hand. No one sees the start of my day, where I find my own kind of way. Wrench in my palm, sweat on my brow, cut knuckles singing, won't stop now. Rusted toolbox, paint stripped clean, engines coughing, rolling up steam. Gasoline tank fits like a friend, bent old tire rims never pretend. Iron thunder slamming in place, dash red rag tied round my waist. Laugh at the life, it's break time outside, tell me a joke, got nothing to hide. Stories are simple but real as can be, scratching a living means something to me. Tell my story, every scar I bear to pride. No ribbon, no territory, but what's built can't be denied. Holding on to grit and glory, just a man with nothing to hide. These calluses I carry home, worn and battered. All my home, these calluses tell my story more than anything I own. Settles dust on my face, shift change, laughter leaves its trace. Talking cracked as the sky turns wide, steam from the pavement swallowing pride. Barefoot swinging out in the yard, cool night breeze, fence line scarred. Cicadas rising a low slow hymn, thinking about where I've been. Tomorrow's grease under my nails, another promise this path prevails. Sundown easy but my heart's still tough, good enough to never feels love. Stains on my skin, but every mark means I'm clocking in. Stacking parts, got faith in the spin, earn it sweat by sweat, not made to win. Handshake strong, speak straight to your eyes, ain't measuring life by fancy ties. Friends got shovels, neighbors got hard, fix up a Chevy ready to start. It's slow and steady, no rush, no race, just gritting the wheels, sun on my face. Could've had less, could've done more, but these calluses keep me sure. These calluses tell my story, every scar badge of pride. No ribbon, no territory, but what's built can't be denied. Holding on to grit and glory, just a man with nothing to hide. These calluses carry it home, worn and battered. All my own, these calluses tell my story more than anything I own. Mud on my boots, saw your grin, no you never do this. You shake your head, say I'm out of line, but I see you there, head and your smile. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The muddier the tires, the prouder I get. The wheels spinning wild, can't help it yet. You laugh and yell, head thrown back. Come on. The muddier the tires, the prouder I get. La la la, la la la. Whoa. You and me, dust in the air. Nothing nothing but miles and a white I would astray. Muddier the tires, the prouder I get. Nothing brand a wild old stare. The muddier the tires, the prouder I get. Walking in boots on the floor. This old bar I've known before. Saw you sitting high and clean, guessing you've never met my scene. I tip my hat, you barely grin. Your nails too neat for where I've been. You order wine, I grab a beer. You laugh and say, what brings you here? But I just wink and let you see, this is home for a redneck like me. You shine pretty in your fancy jeans, but I got history in these worn out seats. Are you too fancy for a redneck like me? Would you ever ride in an old Chevy? If I tell you the truth, straight as it can be. Are you too fancy for a redneck like me? Redneck like me? Can you see? Are you too fancy for a redneck like me? Yeah. You got city talk, country charm. I got dirt that never did me harm. We're different as night and day, but here we are standing this way. Maybe you crave your other life, but would you dance here on a Friday night? I raise my glass, I take my chance. Repeat the question, I drop my stance. Are you too fancy for a redneck like me? Would you ever stay just to see if I let you in, honest and free? Are you too fancy for a redneck like me? Redneck like me? Can you see? Are you too fancy for a redneck like me? Maybe you'll say no, maybe you'll laugh, but I'd rather just ask than let you pass. 100 times I'll let it be. Are you too fancy for a redneck like me? Are you too fancy for a redneck like me? Are you too fancy for a redneck like me? A fancy for a redneck like me. Spit on the dirt. Sun cracks my name each morning, sweat breaking easy. Hammer's got my thumbprint, trucks rust neath the pine. Red clay smeared worn knees, proud, don't tease me. Careless with my Sunday shirt, grease black on the line. Cheap coffee, gravel in my voice, work comp steady. Tobacco leaning lip, old dog in my heel. Nail chip stitches in denim, call it ready, grin under this brim. Yeah, know how I feel. These hands ain't soft, never been there honest, tough as old pine. Raised on work, now wishing, hard lines curve like a sign. You look closely every mile I've walked, every night I've tried. These hands ain't soft, never will be, badge I wear with pride. Morning sawdust, burnt skin, blue flame memories. Split knuckle, cussing out the cold, still don't fold. Jokes on lunch break, slow talk, leaning lazy. Granddad's old story scar deeper than gold. Dirt under nails, swaying fences, wheels spinning, mud in my ear, boots stuck, laugh rolling wild. Still here standing with our grinning, blood runs thick, never mild. These hands ain't soft, never been there honest, tough as old pine. Raised on work, now wishing, hard lines curve like a sign. You look close, see every mile I've walked, every night I've tried. These hands ain't soft, never will be, badge I wear with pride. Nights on the tailgate, no shame and calluses. Laugh cuts deep, but deeper is truth. Thunder in the chest, cold beer and balance. Brotherhood borrowing a stand with the roots. These hands ain't soft, never been there honest, tough as old pine. Raised on work, now wishing, hard lines curl like a sign. You look close, see every mile I've walked, every night I've tried. These hands ain't soft, never will be, badge I wear with pride. I wear with pride. Oh. Crack knuckle spit, old boots leave a mark and nights. Truck creaks through muddy ruts, leaves dust behind like I leave the fuss. Worn out boots on my porch tonight, laughs from the porch light spilling outside. Neighbors peeking, they shake their heads. Mama sighs while daddy just grins. Same pair of jeans with the oil stain stuck. They say, boy, you ain't changed much. I hear it always, the sideways glances. They call it stubborn, but it feels like standing. Let them talk, I ain't changing. Let the names keep arranging. Can't please them and I don't wanna try. This old heart's doing just fine. Let them talk, I ain't changing. Friday night, it's the back of a barn. Guitar house through another scar. Calloused hands raise a cold old can. Friends in a circle, nobody grand. City folks roll their eyes at me, think I'm slow out here, think I can't see. But the stars run bigger in this part of the sky. That's enough reason not to ask why. Story shared by a crackling fire. They call it simple, but it feels like pride. Let them talk, I ain't changing. Let the names keep ranging. Can't please them and I don't wanna try. This old heart's doing just fine. Let them talk, I ain't changing. Someday they'll know what these hands have known. Sweat is a language spoke on its own. Finding my way where the small roads bend. Happy as I am, and that's ain't me. Let them talk, I ain't changing. Let the names keep ranging. Let them talk, I ain't changing.
Pull up my old truck to your place, dust on my jeans. You laugh at the way my boots track up your floor, tell me what that means. You never seen a man spit out the window just to take the edge off. Got my music up, I'm stomping, you just watch me turn it up. Can't you feel I'm tough? You said I try to fit in, smile tight, fix my head on metro friends. But I'm the sister on that kind of line, keep it wild till the end. You say I'm stubborn, too country, you drag on out the word like it's a sin. You know where I've been. Yeah, you roll your eyes, but rolling home with me, don't act surprised. You're gonna see I ain't changing for nobody, not for you or for your crowd. This is me, rough and rowdy. I ain't changing, can't water me down. Oh, 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 la, 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 la. Oh, 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 la, 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 la. Let 'em talk all they want, baby. Oh, I ain't changing. Your mama says I'm true trouble, got dirt underneath my nails. Your daddy likes the whiskey I bring, but not the way I tell my tales. Seen the way you hide my letters, running around your friends acting ashamed. But when we're alone, you slide that old flannel over your mane. I don't need a spotlight or your high-rise avenue. This heart's been patched together by small-town blues, and my love's true. Some ain't ever gonna get it, no matter how I try. But I told you from the start, and you know it. You roll your eyes, you're rolling home with me. Don't act surprised. You what you gonna see? I ain't changing for nobody, not for you or for your crowd. This is me, rough and rowdy. I ain't changing, can't water me down. Oh, 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 la, 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 la.
Coffee cools slow beside the chip of window glass. Today's sunrise snags blue on the barbed wire outside. Bare feet sticky with Clay Creek chill under my skin. These are the clues only you ever cared to find. Cracked hands hold quiet answers all city folks miss. Nails black with last summer's work, skin memorizing sun. The sound of faraway V8 floats down the gravel line. Tell me who needs more when the truth fits in my palm. Tin roof rain maps hold secrets across this crooked room. Mismatched cups stacked high, each one earned its chips. See me reach for open air where others chase after gold. I don't mind if the world keeps passing on by. Oh, some folks call it nothing, I call it everything I need. You look out and just see dust, I know the roots beneath. We build lives you won't see coming, simple but running deep. These quiet days fill me up and it's all I need. It's all I need. Oh. Empty fields, full heart, red clay, blue sky, old house, true start. Why question why? Some folks call it nothing, I call it everything I need. You look out and just see dust, I know the roots beneath. We build lives you won't see coming, simple but running deep. These quiet days fill me up and it's all I need. Some folks call it nothing, I call it everything I need. And you look out and just see dust, I know the roots beneath. We build lives you won't see coming, simple but running deep. These quiet days fill me up and it's all I need, it's all I need. Yeah, I know, it's all I need. Coffee cools slow beside the chip of window glass. Today's sunrise snags blue on the barbed wire outside. Bare feet sticky with Clay Creek chill under my skin. These are the clues only you ever cared to find. Cracked hands hold quiet answers all city folks miss. Nails black with last summer's work, skin memorizing sun. The sound of faraway V8 floats down the gravel line. Tell me who needs more when the truth fits in my palm. Tin roof rain maps hold secrets across this crooked room. Mismatched cups stacked high, each one earned its chips. See me reach for open air where others chase after gold. I don't mind if the world keeps passing on by. Oh, some folks call it nothing, know the roots beneath. We build lives you won't see coming, simple but running deep. These quiet days fill me up, and it's all I need. It's all I need. Empty fields, full heart, red clay, blue sky, old hounds, true start. Why question why? Some folks call it nothing, I call it everything I need. You look out and just see dust, I know the roots beneath. We build lives you won't see coming, simple but running deep. These quiet days fill me up, and it's all I need. Some folks call it nothing, I call it everything I need. And you look out and just see dust, I know the roots beneath. We build lives you won't see coming, simple but running deep. These quiet days fill me up, and it's all I need. It's all I need. Yeah, yeah, oh, it's all I need. It's been a long week, ain't much change. Got dust on my truck, same old range. You call me out, grin wide and plain, but I take your word, wear 'em like a name. Say my hat's too worn, boots got too much clay. Laugh at the paint scratch, call it my parade. That chicken wire fence, you think it's overdue, but I call it mine, and it's held strong too. You drive by slow, windows rolling up tight. I raise my hand, no shame in this sight. Cold sweet tea and a swallow of pride. I got nothing to hide, no reason to run or hide. Ain't no shame in my game. Call me what you will, it don't sting. Long as I stand tall in my own name, I built every scar, wore every rain. Talk all you want, it's all the same. Ain't no shame in my game. At my draw, the way I slow some words. Smile like you're better, but I ain't ever turned. Saw you at the Quick Mart polishing chrome. I was fishing by the creek, just happy at home. Cut off sleeves and a John Deere cap. You roll your eyes, but I tip it right back. Came from hard work and Sunday crowd. If you don't like it, I'll just sing it loud. Ain't no shame in my game. Call me what you will, it don't sting. Long as I stand tall in my own name, I built every scar, wore every rain. Talk all you want, it's all the same. Ain't no shame in my game. This ain't just mud or southern road. It's Friday tailgates and chores I vote. Pick up radio, fried on the dash. Hand me a wrench, hand me a flash. Raised on biscuits, living Ain't no shame in my game. Look at me with that smirk on your face, like I ain't worth the dirt on my boots. Well, I got news for you, city boy. Your opinion ain't worth the truth. So tell me again about class. Tell me what you think you know. Who you think you're fooling with those fancy words? Fancy words don't mean a thing when you never felt the burn of an honest day's work. Your fancy words don't mean a thing. Your fancy words don't mean a thing. Got my pickup truck and my muddy jeans. Bank account might not look like yours, but I sleep good at night knowing who I am while you're still trying to keep score. So come on down from that high horse, show me what you really know. Who you think you're fooling with those fancy words? Those fancy words. Your fancy words don't mean a thing when you've never felt the burn of an honest day's work. Your fancy words don't mean a thing. I've heard enough of your talk, seen enough of your kind, looking down from your tower, but you're running out of time. Yeah, I'm running out of time. You can keep your silk ties and shiny shoes, your big plans and empty praise. 'Cause down here in the real world, we're living honest days. Who you think you're fooling with those fancy words? Those fancy words. Your fancy words don't mean a thing when you never felt the burn of an honest day's work. Your fancy words don't mean a thing. Your fancy words don't mean a thing. Don't mean a thing to me.
Ugly boots, caked red, outside the filling station. 89 cents coffee steam, curling in morning air. Old man Hank's porch, he says, son, patience will be to race. Crow scatter, gold fields stretch behind that Chevrolet. What do these dirt roads know that them highways don't? Folks in a hurry forget what they want. Been learning slow as the wind through the pines. Feels like the answers find me one twist at a time. One dog at my side, sunburn on my neck. Some calls from the bank, sitting on a red. Mama baked the pie for the neighbors' new laws. Up on Main Story Swamp with every cost point. What do these dirt roads know that them highways don't? Folks in a hurry forget what they want. Dust in my mouth, gravel under my boots. Sometimes you find yourself with nothing left to prove. White lines hum a cold tune far above. Folks in a rush, windows up, stories muffled. Down here clay stains, my jeans in my hands. Take the long way, see what sticks where you stand. What do these dirt roads know that in the highways don't? Folks in